Well, friends, welcome to the new session. And we are in the 15th day. This is a very, very important day. And I'm sorry I couldn't hold it at 7 in the morning. I had to take my wife for some treatment. And this right now also I'm in the hospital and I'm conducting it from the hospital itself. And this is magically heal your relationships. Now, we must thank uh, uh, ourselves for all the relationships. We thank for the air. We thank the existence that we are alive. We thank for the fact that we have a healthy body. We can walk. We can talk. We can see. We can. Uh, Such good hospitals are available. Treatments are available. Uh, we thank the universe that we have the best of possible life which is available. And even if we are sick, the best of the medicines are also available. Which have evolved over the hundreds of years. So uh, today is a special day when we heal our relationships. We all live. Man is a social being, and we all have uh, relationships which are uh, we have relationships which can be uh, whether it's husband wife relationship, father son relationship, or parent child relationship, or different kinds of relationships which can be uh, mm, there. I mean, the boss subordinate relationship, or head of department and junior relationship, uh, postgraduate and guide relationship, or doctor nurse. We all are part of multiple relationships, and these relationships need to be quite often, due to certain reasons, they are uh, there is some. I mean, do we need two people to repair that relationship? That will never happen. uh, Only one person is needed for repair of that relationship, and that is only us. What we think will repair the will decide whatever thoughts we release in the universe will decide that relationship. That is very, very important. Remember this. And through equal and opposite reaction, the universe will, the other person will also manifest what we think. So, what does Rhonda Byrne say?
Day 15. Magically heal your relationships.
So, on the first page of this chapter, she has placed a, a picture in which husband wife picture is there, which is one of the primary relationship of our life. And that relationship is one of the it is glowing. It is the part of the most of the happiness of our life. And it is our responsibility to make it glow through the thoughts we give it, through the whatever uh, we give it.
If you have a difficult or broken relationship, are suffering from a broken heart, or hold any resentment or blame toward another person for anything, you can change it through gratitude. Gratitude will magically improve any difficult relationship. whether that person is a husband or wife, brother or sister, son or daughter, partner, boss, business client, work colleague, mother or father-in-law, parent, friend or neighbour. When we are faced with a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship, in almost all cases, we're not in the least bit grateful for the other person. Instead, we're busy blaming the other person for the problems we have with them, and that means we don't have a shred of gratitude. Blame is never going to make a relationship better, and it's never going to make your life better. In fact, the more you blame, the worse the relationship gets, and the worse your life gets. Whether it's a current relationship or a past relationship, if you harbour bad feelings toward another person, practicing gratitude will eliminate those feelings. Why would you want to remove your bad feelings about another person?
Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Gautama Buddha, 5th century BC, founder of Buddhism.
Bad feelings about another person burn your life, but gratitude will eliminate those bad feelings. For example, if you have an ex-partner who is connected to you through your children and the relationship isn't good, look at your children's faces and realize that they wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for your ex-partner. Your children's lives are one of the most precious gifts you have. Look at your children and give thanks to your ex-partner for their lives every single day. As well as bringing peace and harmony to the relationship, through your example, you will be teaching your children the greatest tool for their life, gratitude. Or, if you're suffering from a broken heart or grief due to a relationship having ended, you can use gratitude's magical power to transform your pain. Gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else, and the story of my parents is a perfect example of that. My mother and father fell in love with each other virtually at first sight. From the moment they met, they were truly grateful to be with each other, and they had the most beautiful marriage I have ever seen. When my father died, my mother understandably suffered from enormous grief. After months of suffering, she began to use gratitude's magical power. And despite her immense grief and pain, she looked for things to be grateful for. She began with the past, and she recalled all the wonderful times of happiness she had received through the decades with my father. Then she took the next big step, and she looked for things to be grateful for in the future. One by one, she found them. She found or remembered things she had always wanted to do but didn't have time to do when my father was alive. And with this courageous step of gratitude, opportunities to fulfill her dreams magically poured in, and her life became rich with happiness again. The magical power of gratitude gave my mother a new life. For today's magical practice, you are going to look for a hot coal that is burning your life and literally turn it into gold through gratitude. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. It doesn't matter whether the person is currently in your life or if it's a past relationship and the person is no longer in your life. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about the person you've chosen. Think back through the history of the relationship and list the great things about the person or the great things you received from the relationship.
In every relationship, it is never 100% white or black. Usually it is that 98% that person has done good to you. Only 2%, one or two occurrences are there which are not good. And we keep on harping, we keep on expanding those 1 or 2%, and which is the cause of all the problems between husband, wife, between father, son, between head of department and juniors, between the various the guides and mentor and all, or so we have to highlight the good, the 98% good which has happened.
The easiest way to do this is to think back to the way things were before the relationship deteriorated or ended. If the relationship was never good, then think hard about any good qualities in the person, because they are there. This magical practice is not about who is right or wrong. No matter what you feel someone has done to you, no matter what someone said or didn't do, you can magically heal the relationship, and you don't need the other person in order to heal it. There is gold in every relationship, even the difficult ones. And to bring riches to all your relationships and your life, you have to find the gold. As you dig and discover a nugget of gold, write it down, address the person by name, and express your sentence in gratitude. For example, Paul, I'm grateful for our time together. While our marriage did end, I learned a lot. I am so much wiser today, and I use what I learned from our marriage in many of my relationships. Paul, I'm grateful for everything you did to try and make our marriage work, because 10 years of marriage means you did try. Paul, I am grateful to you for our children. The joy I receive from them every day could not be without you. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the hard work and long hours you put in to support our family while I was at home taking care of our children. It was a big responsibility to have all of us dependent on you, so thank you. Paul, I'm grateful for the great times we had, and we did have many. By the time you finish your gratitude list of 10 things, you should feel much better about the person and the relationship. The ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings toward the person anymore, because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. Every relationship is different, and if need be, you may choose to repeat this magical practice over several days until you reach the point where you don't have any bad feelings toward the person anymore. If you are using gratitude's magical power to improve a current relationship, you will see the relationship begin to change miraculously before your eyes. It only takes one person to magically change a relationship through gratitude. But it is the person who uses gratitude who receives the benefits in their whole life. If you chose a past relationship where you are not in contact with the person anymore, you will feel a peace and happiness fill you. And at the same time, you will see other current relationships in your life magically improve. In the future, if a relationship becomes challenging, remember to use this magical practice immediately. You will stop the difficulties before they get any bigger, and instead, you will increase the magic in the relationship.
Start with those important points.
So anybody would like to say something now?
So I just have a query, sir.
Yes.
In case you do not have a kind of a difficult relationship, then how do you take this process further?
I didn't get you. Can you repeat
No,
your
in
question?
case you do not have like any difficult relationships, means you are okay and satisfied with whatever your relationships are.
Just be thankful for whatever. That is very good. So whatever you have, I mean, you take it to the next level.
Okay.
I mean, so whatever your spouse is doing for you, for the be grateful that you have an excellent relationship.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, just I mean, most of the relationships, uh, they are just like ECG.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
a living relationship is like up and down continuously, a
Yes, yes.
flat relationship is sometimes, I mean, there's no adventure in it. So, yes,
Okay, fair enough, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
yes, Dr. Sangeeta.
Sir, regarding the relationship, I would like to tell that whatever this practice, no, my husband used to hate this. Whenever I switch on the Zoom meeting, he used to tell me switch off, switch off. 2 days he did, but still I have very adamant that okay, so if you're not interested, you don't listen. At least whatever it comes, at least take few points. Sir, that has made a change between him, which I could able to make out, sir. And whatever the motivation YouTube videos, I used to just play and I just ignore that he's listening or not. Like I'm not forcing
Yes,
him. So automatically it is going to him, sir. Like indirectly
yes.
I'm
If you
sending
think in
message
your
to him.
mind, it will get projected.
Yes, sir. And I also few videos like motivation videos which you sent here. So I'm just forwarding to my son also. Like I'm not asking him I'm not forcing him to listen. I'm just sending WhatsApp so that I know that he will listen, but he won't tell that he has done that. So
Yes,
I want to spread the news to him, like, the good
yes.
vibes to him.
I'm sending it to my whole family, to my even my daughter's in-laws house and everywhere, and it is reverberating everywhere. I mean, as we continue with it, there is something
Yes,
known as
sir.
the compound effect. The
Yes,
compound
sir.
effect is when the same thought or same anything or even money,
Yes,
when it is over a period of time, it is just like compound interest. It will grow and grow and grow and grow. So
yes,
this compound effect it will happen. It happens in every family. It happens in every department. It happens in every hospital. So we just have to fit it, to
yes,
continue with it.
yes. We should not expect them. We should not force anyone, sir. We just have to send and we have to keep quiet and see
Yes,
the magic.
whatever the projection is there in your own mind, that will get
Yes, sir.
reflected.
Yes,
Newton's
sir. Yes,
third
sir.
law.
Definitely. Yes. Sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Anybody else? Yes, Dr. Nisha, it seems you are the new one. Can you introduce yourself? Okay, so
Recap of the Magically Heal Your Relationships practice.
Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about the person you've chosen. Start by addressing the person by name, then write, "I'm grateful for," followed by something you're grateful for about them. John, I'm grateful for your amazing sense of humor. Repeat 10 times to complete your list for that person. And remember to count your blessings in the morning and to do your magic rock practice tonight.
so this was it. And just in your copy, in your notebook, write 10 things about any relationship which you think needs to be worked upon. Even if it is not there, whatever relationships there are, choose any one of them and write 10 good things about it. And you will see that it will reach the next level. We are all just like uh, Shiva and Parvati. And we have to take our relationships to that divine level. I mean, as this is the potential is huge. We are divine beings, and this new age of consciousness is coming, and as it enters the our medical fraternity, it will spread to hospitals, it will spread to nurses, and from there it will spread to all the patients, and the productivity will rise. A happy doctors having good relationships, that will make them more efficient. So now what we have for the from the medical side? Yes. Day 15 focuses on the role of gratitude in healing relationships. By expressing gratitude and focusing on the positive aspects of relationships, individuals can mend their broken connections and foster deeper understanding. Gratitude for supportive classmates. Medical students can express gratitude for classmates who offer support and guidance during challenging times. By acknowledging their contributions, students strengthen their bonds and create a more collaborative learning environment. Health professionals can heal and enhance their patient-doctor relationships by expressing gratitude for patient trust and cooperation. The positive attitude can create more empathetic and effective healthcare experience. This is very necessary for good doctor-patient relationships, which are at present which need to be cared about. Appreciating the team collaboration. Within medical teams, expressing gratitude for colleagues' contribution can improve communication and collaboration. By expressing the expertise each member brings, a sense of unity and respect is fostered. Mending professional relationships. Health professionals can mend strained relationships with colleagues by expressing gratitude for the shared goals, potential for collaboration. This approach opens doors for effective teamwork and improved patient care. An MBBS student faced with a difficult subject but received help from classmates. Expressing gratitude for their support strengthens the students' connections and creates a supportive network for future changes. A doctor expresses gratitude to the patient for their cooperation during a treatment plan. This expression of gratitude deepens the trust between doctor and the patient, leading to improved communication and better outcomes. A nurse expresses gratitude for the contributions of other healthcare professionals involved in patient care. This gesture fosters a sense of unity within the team, enhancing patient care and overall work satisfaction. Two doctors with conflicting approaches decide to express gratitude for each other's dedication to patient care. This leads to open communication, mutual respect, and collaborative effort to provide the best medical solutions. The Day 15 of Magic introduces the concept of magically healing your relationships through gratitude. MBBS students and health professionals in India can utilize these principles to mend and enhance their relationships by expressing gratitude for support, nurturing patient relationships, by expressing gratitude for support, appreciating teamwork and mending strained professional relationships. By focusing on the positive aspects of relationships and expressing genuine gratitude, they can create a more harmonious and fulfilling medical journey that positively impacts patient care and the overall healthcare environment. So, thank you to all the participants for joining at this time when you are all may be working in your institutions. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we will be holding at 7 a.m. only. And those who have joined late, they can start writing their workbook from wherever they are. And this will continue to the next month also. And so they can see that I have shared placed all the videos on YouTube also. So please, you can see the previous videos also. So let the wave of gratitude spread to our homes, to our hospitals, to our institutions, and let the magic flow in our country. So, anybody would like to give any feedback? So, yes. Thank you, Dr. Nisha. I can understand that you wrote that you are in a hospital, attending from a hospital setting. So yes, you please go through the workbook, and then we will. This is the